Ladies and gentlemen, have no fear. Folsom Prison exclusive video review is here for Aboutslots.com. Yes, today we're taking a look at Folsom Prison by Nolimit City. And this one is not San Quentin 2, however it is heavily inspired by San Quentin, or at least some sort of prison environment, without ever having seen one myself. Knock on wood. And yes, pay table is always the first thing we go to in order to assure that you are well equipped and educated to understand what is about to unfold in this video review. Wheel area, you can pause and read if you want. Toast bed, pardon, very similar to Tombstone Rip. Increase cost of 20% with a guaranteed scatter on the second reel as showcased here in the image. Wild, there are two types of wilds in this game, the normal rose wild and the cockroach nest. They can land on any reel except reel 1. Scatter, you can land them on reel 2 to 5, and if you land 2 of them, they will transform into either X-Ways, X-Split, Wild or Cockroach Nest. 3 of them will award you with the normal bonus, also known as Walk the Line, as Toto has never sang, or the chair with 4 scatters, which is it's scary and also pretty good. Pretty interesting, I should say. Walk the line, you can pause now and read for yourself. The chair, you can pause now and read for yourself. Cockroach, again, there's too much to go through. Pause, read. I will explain, of course, should we manage to get anything going in the bonuses. X-Ways, you know what that is. X-Split, you also know what that is. Meet Your Maker is something that we don't know what is, but the maximum payout screen of 75,000 times your bet, yes, that is correct. It is sadly only half of San Quentin, but it is still an extremely high amount. Payout symbols, these are the premiums and these are the usual royal suspects, and it's a ways game, no lines, just ways. Yes, few base game spins. One thing to note here is whenever you land a scatter, X-Way or X-Split symbol, you will open up on the steel bars that is currently locked from us, so we cannot get anything from them in the base game, but we really don't care because it's gonna happen. I mean, they can't force me out forever, can they? So anyway, that's how it plays. The normal bonus is actually only 68 times your bet to purchase, or to buy if you will, which means that it is pretty common to land it in the base game. It is not very hard. You can also land on the last. It's not only reel 2, 3, 4. It can be 2, 3, 5 or 3, 4, 5, I guess. So therefore, you will probably experience quite a few normal bonuses should you grind this yourself once it is released for real money play. And of course, enabling the toast bet here. Can we get it? Can we get it? Yes, we can! There we go, X-Ways. If you have it here, you will see, just as on Tombstone Rip, the scatter will always be there. It will not act as any symbol. It will simply only block. But then again, you could also miss that roar again. Yes! Anyway, enough of base game. Let's see it happen. The first one, 68 times your bets, and that is 3 Folsom Prison scatters, a madman behind bars walking the line. And what is new here? Well, everything. It's a video review, it's not out yet. But the cockroach is the name of this game in the bonus. On the normal bonus, or in the normal bonus, in the Navy, you have one of them landing on a random spot and then walking over random symbols to enhance the payout of these symbols. So whatever symbol this cockroach decides to walk over will be 2x rather than the normal 1x and pay the double. And that is basically what the normal bonus is all about, very briefly explained. You open up a few spots as well. As you see, whatever the cockroach is walking over is opened as well. Should he walk, or it, I don't know if it's a he or she, and it's really irrelevant in 2022. Cursed. But whatever it walks over, it opens up for. Meaning more ways, more symbols, more pace. That's simply how we put it. That's how we put it, god damn it. Anyway, this one was miserable, which means that we're gonna take a look at the other options, because we're not gonna torture ourselves with walking the line again in this review. So, the chair, also known as the super bonus, is 1500 times your bet, which is 4 scatters. Then you have Lucky Draw Volume 1, which is 82x, and you have a 99% chance to get disappointed, meaning 1% of the time you'll get the super bonus from this one. Lucky Draw Volume 2 is 355 times you bet, with only 80% chance to get disappointed, which sounds like my father to some extent. No, my father is actually number 1, I take that back. And last but not least, pardon my voice, you have the Lucky Draw Volume 3, which is a 50-50 for 784 times your bet. We're not gonna try them out. Since we have the demo version balanced for it, why not just hit it off with a beautiful super bonus purchase. Be prepared, because there will be 4 scatters landing, turning into 3 cockroaches. There you go. It is basically the same as in the normal bonus, just with 3 times as many cockroaches, resembling my kitchen, I guess. Anyway, should a cockroach walk over the same symbol as a cockroach previously has walked over, it goes from a 2x to a 3x, and then to a 4x, and so on and so forth. So that is how basically you can, as you see here in the top, you will enhance the payout of those symbols even further if you have a trail of cockroaches walking over each other and over the same symbols, and it's actually a mess. It tastes good, but it's still a mess. First big screen, or not big screen, big win screen here. That is a 50x turning into a judge and a cuffed convict. And now we are getting staved into the bars, or into the cell. I'm not sure if we're getting into the bars, the picture didn't show that. Anyway, while I'm talking smack and we are winning a little bit of money, what you really look for in the super bonus, and also in the normal bonus, but more so in the super bonus, is to land inactive cockroach nests. And if you walk over them with a cockroach, that cockroach will get an increased multiplier on its back, similar to cutting the prison badges, or the what's called the guard badges in San Quentin. They will multiply to 2 and then 4 and then 8 and so on and so forth. If you do it here, and if you pay very close attention, look at the back of the cockroaches. They have a 1x, and we have a slow spin for the first time this year. That's gonna be some money, I guess. Yes, 500x, pretty good. What I was about to say is, they have a 1x, and if they enable another cockroach nest, they will then get a 2x multiplier on the back, meaning they are basically twice as good as previous. Also, a very and extremely very rare symbol is a divided cockroach nest, meaning if you walk over that one, you will enable a 4th cockroach to walk on the reels with your 3 friends. Simple? I guess not, but how can I explain it differently? This is how the game is designed, god. Anyway, I would love to show you guys at least one inactive cockroach nest, and also I would like to show it get activated, but that is a whole different story. It basically looks the same as our cockroach nests here, just without the golden surroundings. It's more like grayed out, since it is inactive, dormant, whatever you call it, sleeping. I'm not sure if a cockroach nest can be sleeping. I guess it can if all the cockroaches inside are sleeping. Anyway, that is what you're looking for here. Upgrade the multipliers on the cockroaches to upgrade the symbol payouts when they are walking around, having fun, and then you will be ultimately having economical fun from my little bonus. Is that even a thing, to have economical fun? I don't know. I've never had it, at least. Anyway, there you see it here at the bottom right. Pay attention, bottom right. Walk over it, walk over it, walk over it, walk over it. Nope. Won't happen. Simply won't happen. Anyway, we at least saw it. It is there. It exists. This could be pretty good if we get the patch guy. No, we don't get full lines, so never mind that. It's still gonna be a bit, I guess. Yeah, well, a bit is 900x apparently. Great. I really just want to show you what happens once you land on one of those cockroach nests to get the multiplier. I mean, I'm sure you can imagine that it will just have a 2x on its back and maybe it will change color. Sure, that is a fair assumption, but it will still be nice to showcase it now that we are reviewing this game. One last super bonus for this review, and then we are actually out of time. Who said that? My parole officer. Anyway, last shot here. Give us some goddamn nests so we can upgrade our infested prison of cockroaches already. Please. Folsom prison, please. Also, you can land them behind the bars here. You won't see them as easily, but they can land behind those lock symbols and you can still walk over them to activate them. I've had that occur once without recording, of course. XSplit here, that's always lovely to see an XSplit, you know that already. If you're familiar with Nolimit Cities games, XSplit is always pretty good. That's a lot of wilds with multipliers for 300x. My best one so far has been around 90,000x from this purchase. Of course I didn't record it, because why would I? I would rather show you a almost money back kind of scenario. I'm just kidding, I'm miserable already that I can't get a big win, but I ultimately just want to show you how to increase the multiplier. The music, by the way, by Lars, former Elk legend, now Nolimit City employee. I must say the soundtrack to this game is pretty goddamn good. If you're into rock, if you're into Lars, maybe also, I don't know if you know him personally, it's pretty goddamn good, I have to say. Great job there. Anyway, X-Ways connecting. I need to go one more. This is simply not good enough. Let me just go one more. I've already talked so much that can I make it any worse by buying one more? I don't think so. I'm gonna do it anyway. You can of course close your eyes now. If you refuse to see a potential upgrade, it will probably not happen, but it could happen. Let's see here again. Land the nest, please. And of course you can quick spin and turbo spin as any Nolimit City game. You just click the slot and magic will happen, potentially. Anyway, I would really just like to see us expand this. No, that is not the case this time around. What about now? Nope. What about now? Nope. Come on now. 3 last spins, please just land the symbol so we have the chance of walking over it to activate it. Just land the symbol. I mean, last chance, Folsom Prison. And you. Ooh. Please. Nine. Wonderful. Beautiful. Anyway, 700x for a 1500x, not good. What can I do? Trust me. Guys, I've tried. Anyway, Folsom Prison, it is coming to a casino theater near you very shortly. As always, please check the description below the video to find out release date, our full review, and anything else worth knowing about this game. We are Aboutslots. We are promoting gambling and slots in particular on Aboutslots.com. So if you are gambling, I was actually meant to say Aboutslots.com. So if you are gambling, please remember to set limits. Do not exceed these limits, and please play responsibly. Thank you.